Why does John Cena look like a fucking little sissy bitch all the time? Like a bag of fucking Skittles puked all over a unicorn's asshole.
It's hardcore. It's uncensored. It's On Your Mark with Mark E. Xtreme.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for On Your Mark. It's my favorite time of the week, and it's the most fun show on all the podcasts that there are in the entire universe. I'm Skeeter Skyflyer. I'm training to be a wrestler, and I'm learning to do these intro shorters because the host and the champ and the greatest person alive, Marky Xtreme, gets mad when I talk too much.
You done?
Yeah.
That's an improvement. That's an improvement from last week. And you know what? It's not the only thing, you want me to be honest, that makes me mad about you. There's a goddamn laundry list of things that makes me mad about you, Skeeter.
Oh. Well, it's nice to have so many qualities to work on to improve myself.
Yeah, well, you're going to be working a real long time, but you know who doesn't have to work for a real long time at being kick-ass, extreme, and awesome, Skeeter?
Your stepdad, Ted.
I hate you so fucking much. No, me. Because, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mark Xtreme, 15 plus years undefeated backyard wrestling entertainment champion and owner. And on top of all that smooth ass, sexy ass, fucking sick ass shit, I am the host of On Your Mark. And for years, we have been giving you the best wrestling content on YouTube. And now every Friday via fucking Dragon fucking Wagon Radio, you are getting the best podcast on the podcast airways. And you know what makes it the best? Better than all the rest, better than all the other shit, all the deep diving podcasts like Conrad Thompson, Jeff Jarrett, Bruce Bitchard. And no, what makes this the best is because I have seen more things than they've seen. I've done more things than they've done, and I have fucked more things than they have fucked. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I am Mark E. Xtreme.
And we only do the best episodes here. Unlike all them other shows, we only do the biggest topics. We only do the most high ranking. And that's why this week is Commander Azeez.
Oh, what?
Commander Azeez.
Did you make it? I've never heard of who the fuck. What is? Who is this?
Commander Azeez.
I get it. Did you make a typo, or is this a real person? Who is this?
It's a real person.
Who is it?
Commander Azeez.
I know you've said that. Who is that?
Well, think of all the people in the world.
I can do that. My brain is big enough.
Okay. It's none of them except for Commander Azeez.
Still doesn't help. Continue. I'm sure I'll figure it out at some point.
Well, we got to thank Dragon Wagon Radio for hosting this show and keeping it uncensored, so that way Marky Xtreme can get all the swears out of his body.
Oh, ass titty.
Be sure to check out Apple Podcasts where you can rate and review this show. That helps out the show a whole bunch. That's like when you can't climb over a wall and someone gives you a boost. That's what you're doing for us. It takes you less than 2 minutes, and all the best ones, Marky Xtreme will find them. He might give you a free shirt if he feels like it, but he's for sure gonna give you a big old long mandate.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you. We're gonna have a fucking date. That's what's gonna happen.
That's gonna be nice. Get some candles and some soda pop, and just have a good old time.
It's not what I do on my dates, but continue.
And be sure to check out Patreon. That's another great way to support the show. You go to patreon.com/OYM show, and you can get fun incentives while you also support the show. You can get these shows and videos early. You can also have extreme watch-alongs there for you to watch, and you can get extreme shout-outs in this very podcast. Isn't that right, Marky Xtreme?
Oh, hell yeah, Skeeter Skyflyer. It is one of the best and most exclusive and sickest perks as part of being a skid mark on our Patreon page. And the shout-outs this week are as follows. Kevin Hirth, Bruce Harmeyer, Melissa Mayette, Jason K, Lane Brain, Dylan Hinton, Tim Redbeard, Liam McLee, Rick Conley, Tom, Mr. Blix, and Miguel Diaz. Well, there you have it, Skeeter Skyflyer. Those are the skid marks that keep the roof over the backyard and the fruit on the table before I body slam little bitch asses through it. And you know what, Skeeter? If there's skid marks listening at home and they're like, oh, I want to hear my name on that prestigious list, well, fret no more, you little bitch. March your happy ass on over right now to patreon.com/OYM show.
Today, we're talking all about Commander Azeez.
Oh, great. My favorite wrestler. Fuck. He's my favorite. So many great moments. You know, I'm so glad we've discussed his whole career. You know what, Skeeter? Why don't we just wrap this one up right here?
That doesn't make no sense. We haven't started.
I said everything I'm going to need to say. He's great. I love that moment, that one that we, talked about. You don't remember talking about the whole episode, Skeeter? We discussed it. The episode was over an hour. Did you have a blackout again?
I don't think so. I think I've been awake this whole time.
Well, I don't know. It's weird because we deep dove into everything, all of his highlights and all of the cool stuff he did, what his real name was when he was born. I had some advertisements.
Oh, what was that? Do you know?
Ronaldo for Fartaloga.
Are you pulling my rib?
No, I'm not ribbing you. I'm telling you, we did a whole episode. We did have chair shot, but that was like 3 days ago. Did you have a blackout?
I don't think so. I think he's pulling my ribs.
Fuck. All right. Well, you've already pissed me off because we got to do this episode a second time because you forgot. You really want to piss me off?
What, dude? You know who he is? He's a gigantic man. And he's with Apollo Crews.
Oh, okay. That guy. Okay.
How many commanders do you think there are?
There's lots of commanders in the world. Lots.
Like who?
My Uncle Jeff tells me to call him Commander Jeff.
Yeah.
Since I was born, I've called him Commander Jeff. I assume he has some military affiliations.
Is that it?
It's the only commander I know, but I know there's more.
Cobra Commander.
What is that?
Fought Sergeant Slaughter.
I don't believe that.
That's true. That's true. Cobra Commander.
Okay, I say what's fucking true.
Slaughter.
I say what's true.
Okay, it's time for Skeeter. It's a little known fact.
Not a segment.
Sergeant Slaughter fought Cobra Commander. Is for reals.
You just made all that up.
That's not. It's part of the G.I. Joe show.
The cartoon.
What does that have to do with anything?
It's not real.
Yes,
dumb
it is.
Bitch.
Yes, it is. Oh, is Sergeant Slaughter not real?
He's a wrestler. Is a character.
He's real.
Not a real sergeant.
Okay, then why is he wearing all that outfit then?
Why does John Cena look like a fucking little sissy bitch all the time? Like a bag of fucking Skittles puked all over a unicorn's asshole.
Because he's in the Suicide Squad, and that's the cool helmet.
No, I'm not talking about
that he wears.
I'm not talking about that outfit. I'm talking about his usual wrestling attire.
Oh, those cool shorts and all the fun colored shirts.
You know what? He needs to call himself. I'm John Cena, the Skittle fuck.
Well, he's a Marine. So that's different. Sergeant Slaughter's in the Army, and he's in the G.I. Joe, and he fought Cobra Commander. It's all real, and it's all... I've seen it.
Yeah, and I'm fucking Darth Vader. What are you looking at me like that for? What are you looking at me like that for?
Are you for real?
What?
Darth Vader?
No, oh my God. You know what, Skeeter? Yeah, I am. I've never told you this, but I'm actually Darth Vader's. Yep.
What?
Yeah. That's my side job on the weekends. I go and I fucking lightsaber motherfuckers, and I find little fucking aliens, and I fuck them.
I didn't know you could get any cooler, Marky Xtreme.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, putting that on the back burner. Let's talk about Commander Azeez.
Yeah, let's do it.
Born Babatunde Lucas Aliagubuzi.
Can you hit that one more time?
Born Babatunde Lucas Ayagubuzi
Okay.
on May 26, 1989 in Olesnica, Warloclaw, Voivodeship, Poland.
You almost said something. Whew. Careful.
I don't say anything bad on this show. That's you, because it's uncensored.
I never fucking say anything bad, you fuck.
That is debatable.
I'm a master debate all over your fucking face.
All right, I'll be here for that. Babatunde has a Polish mother and an immigrant Nigerian father. Babatunde began playing American football in 2005 as an offensive lineman. He played in the Polish American Football League for the Crew Wrocław, Giants Wrocław, and Warsaw Eagles, and in the German Football League, Dresden Monarchs. And in 2015, he was signed by the Minnesota Vikings in the XFL, and he participated in the preseason program, playing 3 preseason games before being released as part of the roster cuts prior to the 2015 XFL season. Wow. Do you think Babatunde is in one of those Madman football games?
What is a fucking Madman football game?
Madman. Everybody loves those games. But it's a new Madman game. It's a new Madman football game.
I don't know what that is.
John Madden.
Madden.
Madden. John Madden.
He may be. I don't know. I don't fucking have time to play fucking video games.
But he's a wrestler in the Madden game, so you could probably do cool moves and stuff.
Good for him.
Well, I'm saying we could play that. We could play wrestler in football, and you hit everybody with this. He's got that Nigerian nail as his finisher.
That's great. I don't have time to play video games, Skeeter. You know, I'm happy that you do, but you know what? I got bills to pay. I got shit to do, and I fucking just don't have time for fun and games.
Why not just pay all your bills at once and then you can stop complaining about it?
That is not how bills work. You get all the bills.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm teaching you something here, so pay attention. Stop looking.
I am
looking at all the shit around the room.
Or am I looking at the force that you're controlling, Darth Vader?
I'm not doing force shit right now. Anyways, Listen to me.
Yeah.
This is how you do bills. You get all the bills. You stack them, spread them across the table.
Stack them, spread them. You
take 15 to 20 days of the month to just fucking, you get pissed and you look at them. I don't know how you say things like, who's going to pay these bills?
Who's going to pay these bills?
Slam them on the table. You slam your hands. Tammy, grab me a beer. I'm so stressed. I'm not fucking soda pop. I ain't a bitch. Give me a beer. Give me a White Claw. I got to chug. I'm so stressed out. All these bills. I'm doing all these bills, and I'm fucking. And then finally, after the 15th or the 20th day, you get around to paying them.
Yeah.
And that's how you pay bills.
But just pay all of them in that 15th, 20th day, and then they're gone forever because you paid them.
Yes, that's what you do, but it's a 15 to 20 day process to get to paying them.
And then you paid them all off and they're gone.
Yeah, but there's still all those 15, 20 days before there. You're stressed out. You're angry. You're slamming your hands on the table. You're chugging beers or White Claws and fucking, so it's not just a quick fucking, hey, I just paid my bills in 5 minutes. It's over with. No, it takes about a 15, 20 day process. You got to go from start to finish.
Yeah, but then they're all gone because you paid them all after all that time. When
yes,
it's so
but
stressful.
It still takes 15 to 20 days to get to that point.
Okay. But then you got time to play video games after that, right?
No, because amidst all that, I'm still running a multi-$100 fucking wrestling organization.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, that can't be run by itself. Thank you.
Well, then could I play games in that time?
I don't care what you do as long as you do your duties.
Can we add playing Madman football to my duties?
I don't want to play video games with you, Skeeter. I want to spend as little time with you as humanly possible. I already spend too much time with you.
Yeah, you say that a lot.
Yeah, well, I mean it. I only say what I mean.
On April 12th, 2016, Babatunde joined the WWE Performance Center as part of a new class of recruits. He made his professional wrestling debut at NXT at a house show in Orlando, Florida on September 30th, 2016, competing in a battle royal. Babatunde is a gigantic man. He's 6 foot, he's 9 inches, and weighs 350 pounds. How are you supposed to eliminate a guy that size in a battle royal, Marquee Xtreme?
Go right for the dick. That's what I always do.
Yeah, but what do you do with it?
You kick it, punch it, elbow it, stab it, shoot it, fucking wrap a rope around it, stomp it, thumbtack it, slice it, paint it, cook it, ship it, tape it, whisper to it, scream at it, chomp it, suck it, kiss it, tell it a good fucking bedtime story, invite it out to dinner, ask you to marry you, marry it, go on a beautiful honeymoon, start a family, have a messy divorce, start a new life.
Yeah, I wrote all those down. That's good thinking.
You're welcome.
Can you teach a class on this?
Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow.
Toll ride.
Fuck off.
Marquee Xtreme, in doing my research for this episode about Babatunde, who's Polish, there were a lot of things that popped up about Polish jokes on the internet. I don't know what these are. Can I read one of these Polish jokes to you?
Better be good.
2 Polish hunters were driving through the country to go bear hunting. They came upon a fork of the road where a sign read, "Bear left." So they went home. I don't get it.
Normally I understand every joke and anything, but I don't really get this one either.
Do you know any Polish jokes?
Honestly, I don't. I don't really have a lot of time for jokes either, so I'm very serious about everything.
Sometimes when you're in the back, though, you like to make jokes.
What are you talking about?
When you're with the boys. This is for a wrestling show.
Yeah, this is just the boys being boys. You wouldn't understand.
But you always say I'm a boy, so how would I not understand how a boy's a boy?
No, I'm saying you act like a fucking little boy, but you're not one of the boys.
Well, I think I'm a big boy.
Stop.
So how do I become a boy that's a boy?
How do you become boy that's Ooh, you really want to know?
I want to be a real boy.
Okay. How bad? How bad?
I want to be a real bad boy.
Okay. You gotta look at me right now, Skeeter.
Yeah.
And say the dirtiest word you can think of.
Mud.
I've never met a fucking dumber human on this fucking planet. No, Skeeter, that's not.
What's dirtier than mud?
I meant a curse word, you dumb bitch.
Oh, is that a riddle?
No, it's not a fucking riddle. God dang it.
Right into the show. If you can think of a dirtier word than mud, you let us know. Also, let us know in our Discord, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can draw it, send in pictures. But mud, that's That's what I got.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're such a bitch.
Babatunde made his televised debut on April 27th at the WWE Greatest Royal Rumble, entering the match at the 37th entrant and being eliminated by Braun Strowman. Marky Xtreme, I know we don't talk about current events too much on this show, but I think it is such a shame and a carriage of justice that Braun Strowman was released by WWE. I don't know if we're ever going to see him and Nicholas tag team again.
Oh, darn. I'm heartbroken.
Me too. And he made a promise that when Nicholas graduated school that they was going to tag team again.
Well, I guess Nicholas is going to have to fucking carve his own path and be instead of being handed opportunities. Work for something. Fucking earn something.
He did. He earned the tag team titles with
Ridiculous.
Braun Strowman.
This is you're triggering me. I'm getting pissed.
Why?
Because you know how hard I work for I'm working for some kind of opportunity like that.
Yeah.
And then this little titty fart bitch. Oh, I'm in the audience. I'm scared, but I guess I'll go into the ring. Oh, I just shit my diapers. Oh, I just piddled in my panties. Oh, I got an action figure in my pocket. Oh, you sure? Okay, I guess. Oh, well, let me get in the ring. Oh, these are all big scary men. Their peckers are bigger than my fucking whole body. And I'm over here bleeding every day to get an opportunity like that. And this little bit, yeah. So I'm a little fucking bitter and angry that when some bitch but you go back and listen to our stupid Nicholas episode. You can hear my true opinions.
Award-winning.
What award?
We won a Blockbuster Entertainment Award. We talked about this.
What the fuck is Blockbuster? Where's that award? I didn't see it.
You told me we won one.
I didn't tell you shit. Are you hiding awards from me?
We talked on the show. We won a Blockbuster Movie Award.
I don't understand. I don't know what you're talking about. But you know what? You know what I wouldn't be able to hide from you, Skeeter?
I assume a large rash.
Might be a result of having the coronavirus. Ladies and gentlemen, the coronavirus is a very serious thing. And that's why at Backyard Wrestling Entertainment Incorporated and one of my new business ventures, I am starting Marky Xtreme's immunity booster patches. Skeeter, Skyflyer, tell the fine listeners at home a little bit about the daily Marky Xtreme Immunity Booster Patch.
The Immunity Booster Patch is not a moon pie. I got the two mistaken that it's an immunity pie and that you drink with RC Cola, and those are so delicious together, but they are not the same thing. An immunity patch is something that Marky Xtreme has patented and has the latest medicines all available inside the immunity patch. And you put the immunity patch somewhere on your body that you want to make sure the coronavirus doesn't get at.
That's right.
Anything precious on your body, you want to hide it. And if you feel your whole body is very sacred, you're going to have to get a lot of immunity patches because they're about the size of an American quarter.
That's right. That's right. Thank you, Skeeter Skyflyer. You know, this is soon to be FDA approved. This was patented by a local scientist in our town. He is 100% in fact a scientist, and the way this patch works is we give him rolls of duct tape, and on the sticky side of the tape he covers that with vitamins and secret recipes that will keep you safe from the disgusting coronavirus. So ladies and gentlemen, order now. We're accepting pre-orders for Marky Xtreme's Immunity Booster Patch.
On August 3rd, 2020, Babatunde would make his return to television and his WWE Monday Night Raw debut. Or would he? Because he would debut as part of the Raw Underground segment under the new name of Dabo Kitty. Those matches in Raw Underground were super duper scary. There were no rules. How many men do you think Dabo Kitty killed with his bare hands?
I mean, it's possible that he killed some men. You know, we experimented with the Backyard Wrestling Entertainment Underground. Skeeter, you want to tell a quick recap about what we tried to do?
Okay. It should be known that I guess under all houses, or most of them, as the health department came by and said later, that when I was digging up to get to Backyard Wrestling Entertainment Underground, digging holes in the backyard, there are sewage lines apparently under everyone's houses and connecting to the toilets, and they don't put signs there that let you know that. So
They
you can
should.
just hit those pipes and you can burst it, which is a real shame because for a while we thought we hit oil. We thought we were rich.
Ugh, that was a great day. We all were screaming, and that oil was covering our faces, and it was just...
We cooked with that oil.
I drank some of it. I was like, I want to taste what's going to make me gold money.
We put it in our cars because that just made sense. That why wouldn't you just put the oil right in there?
Yeah.
It was months later. I mean, we woke up. There were a lot of tents. There are a lot of people in those suits, and wearing gas masks. And turns out it was a bunch of fecal matter. That was just everywhere and in our cars and in our bowels and our bodies, and it took a long time to get healthy.
Yeah, we had a really serious E. coli outbreak in Backyard Wrestling Entertainment, and so
There's cough drops.
So
E. coli.
Shut the fuck up. So we understand that both Raw Underground, Backyard Wrestling Underground, for different reasons, were very dangerous, and we still have some BWE superstars that are suffering the repercussions of what, the Backyard Wrestling Underground was. So I got to imagine there's some people from Raw Underground that are either that have passed or are still feeling the repercussions of how dangerous it was.
Yoko Zubaz is like a walking faucet now.
Yeah, he shits a lot.
Yeah, but it's not. It's like what we hit in that pipe. It doesn't come out like a dog. It doesn't come out as like a soft serve ice cream. It's
spigot.
just.
It's like a
What?
spigot. It's like a spigot.
I don't.
The shit
What?
comes out like a water spigot.
What is that?
You don't know what a water spigot is?
The
The thing in the backyard you drink from.
dog bowl.
No, the fucking thing you twist, we attach a hose to.
The
That's
hose?
a water spigot.
Yeah, it's a hose.
No, the hose is what you attach to the spigot. You drink from the spigot.
Wait a second. I could take the hose off of that?
Yes, you dummy.
I thought sometimes the hose just goes to sleep and goes inside.
What?
That thing you talking about. I thought the hose comes out and then it's sometimes there and then sometimes it goes back up and inside.
That is...
That's like what a wiener does.
Okay. Well, mine doesn't. So I don't know what wiener you've been
It
looking
doesn't go
at.
back inside?
No matter what you think you've seen.
And then sometimes it comes outside
Mm-mm.
when you have to pee real bad? And
No.
then sometimes it goes inside.
I don't know what Peckers you've seen, but mine
And you
is...
could drink from that hose too, but it turns out that's not a good idea.
Yeah, mine is definitely never sinks into me. Mine droops and drags and all of it.
Your hose? Yeah, you got a long old hose, but your wiener, that's it. That's always inside.
That is, it's not. Where do you get off? What?
I heard Tammy yell the other night, like, is it even going to come out?
She wasn't talking about my pecker. She was talking about 3, 2, 1. Stop the recording.
1, 2, 3. Why? Because we're talking about your pecker?
Yes. And I don't know why I assume, it's all of the fucking damage it's taken, that its natural reaction is to hide, to save itself.
Well, from the lessons that you taught us earlier in the episode, it makes sense because oftentimes in the battle royals, you don't pick anybody else to be in it that's bigger than you. So you're the biggest guy. So in those battle royals, a lot of guys go up to your Pecker and they stomp on it, they slap it, they kick it, they kiss it, they hug it, they headbutt it,
we don't
they marry it,
they
send it to an orphanage, they take it to Yoshinoya, they get the extra chicken.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes, my Pecker retracts into my body. I assume it's because I am an advanced version of human, so it protects itself from danger. Tammy is sometimes a danger to my Pecker. Being
Why?
quite honest, I can't explain. She does more damage sometimes than does good.
It sounds like she's doing something wrong.
Yeah, you could say that.
Do you communicate in your lovemaking?
Sometimes I do. Get off. It hurts. You're bending it wrong.
I think she should respect your boundaries. And
it's 2021. I agree.
Still?
Yeah, I think so. But yes, Skeeter, can we not on the air? Can you please take all this out and not on the air talk about my Pecker retracting into my body, please? It's embarrassing.
I'm sorry to embarrass you. I just thought it was adorable.
Okay, don't call my Pecker adorable. You should say that it's fucking... When we get back on the air, in fact, I want you to talk about it and saying it's frightening and I'm scared of it and
okay.
So all those kinds of things. Okay,
right.
Thank you.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3. Marky Xtreme wants everybody to know that he's frightened of his own Pecker and that it's terrifying. And I think it's adorable.
Stop it. You make every good thing bad.
Oh, sick. Like it's bad. Like Michael Jackson is bad.
Stop. Just move on, please.
Dabo Kitty would develop a winning streak on Raw Underground, defeating several local wrestlers until he was defeated by Braun Strowman on the September 21st episode of Monday Night Raw. Now, why did this happen? I thought Dabo Kitty was going to be the next Goldberg.
Well, that's a dumb statement. That's a dumb thought because you can't be the next Goldberg because there's only one Goldberg. You know, it's like all the time in Back to Wrestling Entertainment, you get people coming through and we're just like, and you know, everybody's like, maybe you're like the next. Everybody says this. It's not just me saying this. I promise everybody else has said this. I'm not the only one. But people come in all the time and other people say, it's like you could be the next Marky Xtreme. Maybe. But sadly, there's only one. There will only ever be one. There's only one Dabo Azeez or Dabo Kazi, Commander Kitty, whatever his name is.
Dabo Kitty.
Yeah, exactly. So there's only one him. He's not going to be the next fucking Goldberg. He's not going to be the next Marky Xtreme for damn sure. Because there's only one. Just be yourself.
That doesn't make sense, though.
It's like you, Skeeter. There is definitely never going to be another Skeeter Skyflyer.
There might be. I was created in a lab, according to you.
That's a very good point. And God, that just terrified me. The thought of there being multiple versions of you. Holy fuck.
What if I had a twin?
Oh God, I would kill myself.
I'd hug myself.
Fair.
But what you say, Marky Xtreme, doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna poke a hole. I'm gonna poke a hole right in there.
Get your finger away from me.
Okay. You say there's only one Goldberg, but that's not true. Gage Goldberg.
That's his son. He's not Goldberg.
He's a Goldberg.
Yeah, but he is nothing like his dad. Have you seen that little bitch?
He's cool.
You would say that.
Future episode.
I believe that. Oh God.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad you're excited for it.
No, I'm not.
During night 2 of WrestleMania 37 on April 11th, 2021, Dabo Kitty helped Apollo Crews win the Intercontinental Championship from Big E. But Dabo Kitty looked very different because he was now wearing a military uniform. Crews would then introduce Dabo Kitty as Commander Azeez the following Friday on SmackDown. Marky Xtreme, did Dabo Kitty really go to military school, graduate, go to war, and become a commander just under a year right after losing his undefeated streak in Raw Underground?
I assume he did because, if he didn't, then somebody could sue him for false advertising or, defamations or whatever the legal terms are for being fake.
He's legit.
If it's to be the same thing, if I went into the backyard and I wasn't badass and not afraid of anything, and if I wasn't extreme and I wasn't the fucking best in this business, then people could sue me.
People could sue you for not being the best?
Yeah.
I'm tickled pink that you are the best, though.
Me too.
Because I'd hate for you to lose everything that you built.
Yeah, it would be a sad day if that happened, but it's never going to happen. So we're okay.
Marky Xtreme, if you were to go in the military, do you think you would rank higher than Commander Azeez?
It's likely. I'd probably be, what's the top position? King?
I think so.
Yeah, I'd probably be king.
Which military branch would you go into?
What's the highest? The fucking Space Force?
Yeah, space people.
Then I'd probably be king of Space Force.
Wow.
That's just my guess. I mean, I haven't taken any tests yet, but, I'm assuming.
Maybe there's military Space Force people out there that'll let you do some tests.
No, if any of them are listening, I would happily take a test, and, it's not a bad idea to have like a backup, even though, I mean, what do I need a backup plan for, right?
I wouldn't know. I think you're perfect in every way.
Well, thanks.
Commander Azeez is on SmackDown. He's helping out Apollo Crews win his matches, but when he decides he wants to fight for himself and go after any titles, I don't think there's any stopping him. What do you foresee for the future of Commander Azeez in WWE, Marky Xtreme?
Oh, I bet he's gonna just be so successful and fucking sell t-shirts and toys and titty farts and balloons and cotton candy, and everybody's gonna love him. He's gonna do so. I don't give a fucking, I don't care. I don't know. It's not on my radar.
He's a wrestler.
What?
Why wouldn't he be on your radar? He's a wrestler.
Because it's not me. There, I said it. It's not me out there kicking ass and taking names like he's doing. And I'm frankly, I'm a little bitter. Sorry.
Well, do you think that maybe I could get one of those sashes that he wears on his jacket?
I don't care what you do. If you want to look like a fucking idiot, go for it. Be my guest.
Okay. I think. Well, I'm very excited for that. I'm excited that you're giving me the freedom to express myself.
Oh, good. Yeah. If you, I've never asked you this, Skeeter. If you were to wrestle, would you change your gear? Would you wear something different? Have you ever thought about that?
I might wear closed-toed shoes. I've been thinking about that because I broke my toes a lot.
Uh-huh.
And I just generally step in a lot of dog poop.
But would you wear anything different?
You mean like Commander Azeez's outfit?
I don't know. If you had you could wear anything in the world, what would you wear? Not that you're going to be a wrestler, but
I could wear Mankind's outfit, maybe. Or maybe one of China's outfits.
Yes, please. Wear one of China's outfits. That's a really good idea.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll wear one of China's outfits when I wrestle. When am I booked?
Oh, next week. Yeah.
Who am I wrestling?
Me in the main event with me, Skeeter.
You coming out of retirement?
Yeah, and I'm gonna put you over.
Like a spanking over your knee?
You're getting the belt, Skeeter, and you're gonna go on a run.
I gotta do laps even after winning?
Oh God. Forget it. Move on. I changed my mind. It's not gonna happen anymore.
Oh. Okay, good. Because first off, I'm not ready to wrestle you. You're the best, and I'm not ready to take the title. That's a lot of responsibility. I mean, I'll happily do it when you die, or if you get eaten again by sharks, like you did on the cruise ship when Chris Jericho sent out those sharks to kill you and eat you.
neither of which happened or are going to happen. But you know what will happen, Skeeter?
What?
People will be cooler when they get an On Your Mark exclusive podcast t-shirt. Skeeter Skyflyer, we have some sick exclusive merchandise that you can only find at OnYourMarkShow.com. But Skeeter Skyflyer, what is the kind of merch is that they can expect at OnYourMarkShow.com?
T-shirts, masks, mugs, stuff to drink out of, stuff to put on your face, stuff to cover your nipples. It's all there. It's all in different colors. It's all in different patterns. Stuff that relates to the show. If you were like, oh man, I love WWE stuff. We don't have that because we're not in WWE, but we have backyard wrestling entertainment stuff like Shake Wake t-shirts and super fun podcast art t-shirts. And if you want a mask that says E all over it, that's where you can get that. It's more fun stuff to come. And you know what? The holidays are right around the corner, and it's now a good time to start stuffing them stockings with stuff.
Yeah, do that. Or go to onyourmarkshow.com and stuff your shopping cart full of merch. It'll make you cooler than fucking every bitch on the block.
Marky Xtreme, I know that you could beat every wrestler there is on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
But I've not seen Commander Azeez wrestle very much. So I don't know what he's capable of. And like I mentioned earlier, he has the Nigerian nail, which is where he takes his thumb and he shoves it in your throat super far. And then your opponent goes down and collapses and he easily gets pinfalls. What could you ever do if you had to fight Commander Azeez?
Well, I've got an Xtreme nail. It's in my pants.
On your pocket?
No, I got if that bitch tries to come at me with a fucking nail, I'll pull out my rock hard peg. I'll come at him with my own nail. Trying to
yeah, but what if it doesn't come out like we were talking about earlier? How you're scared and terrified?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are we singing songs?
No, I would never sing a song with you.
Oh.
No, I mean, I would, every wrestler that I stand square to square with, I assess what they're bringing, and I come back with what needs to come back with.
He's got a thumbnail.
Good for him. I got a pecker now.
Why not a hammer?
You know what? That's not a bad idea either. I got plenty of those. We use those all the time in backyard wrestling entertainment. I would like to see him come in my territory, because like I always say, if you got a nail, I got a hammer.
Is that an open challenge to Commander Azeez?
Absolutely. You think I'm afraid?
Yeah. Of your pecker. You talked about that earlier. You said it's terrifying.
Please stop
and it goes in your body.
Please stop. Please. I'm not afraid of anybody or anything.
New Jack.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. What's he going to do?
New Jack's ghost.
I've gone months without a haunting, and I don't need it to happen again. So please stop.
Halloween's coming around the corner, everybody.
Okay. It's not going to happen. I've been prepping for Halloween season for, potential hauntings.
What have you been getting?
I put a ring of garlic around my room. I put salt on my doorknob. I'm lighting candles. I'm fucking playing as happy a music as I possibly can. I'm chanting. I'm praying. I'm painting crosses all over my walls. So, I put up a fucking picture of Dolly Parton. Just trying to keep my fucking room as holy as possible.
I thought you were doing all this because it was date night.
That's not what I do on date night. You wouldn't know.
You do hang garlic, though.
Well, that helps with the smell.
Well, yeah, if you want to smell delicious garlic, then that's how you got to do it.
It's better than the alternative. But no, I'm not afraid of anybody or ghosts or anything because I have ways of combating anything.
With a hammer.
If I have to.
The hammer and a picture of Dolly Parton.
If I have to.
That's why he's the champ. And that's why it makes this the best podcast in the world, because ain't nobody else a living legend champ that tells you how it is and when it is like it is. That's how it is. Thank you to Dragon Wagon Radio for hosting this show and other shows like the Monkeys Podcast, where Takura Makula rewatches the entire Monkeys TV show and discusses the bizarre premises ahead of its time, the comedy, the rich real-life backstory, and cultural impact with a special guest each episode. They got a show with monkeys on it?
Good for them.
Why don't we get monkeys in Backyard Wrestling Entertainment?
Well, we have experimented with that, Skeeter, and Peter might be listening, and we shouldn't talk about what happened with that poor monkey.
I think Peter Avalon would be excited about monkeys.
Not that, Peter. Continue.
Check out youtube.com/OnYourMarkShow, where you can get all kinds of free content. You can listen to this podcast on there. You can check out exclusive shoot interviews with today's top wrestlers like LA Knight, Frankie Monet, Kenny King, Dexter Loomis, James Ellsworth, and a lot more done by Marquis Xtreme himself, and all sorts of other fun videos. Be sure to hit subscribe and the notifications bell so you never miss out on any new episodes. In closing, Marquis Xtreme, why did the Polish man put ice in his condom?
I don't know. Why did he?
To keep the swelling down.
Does that work?
I don't know. I don't know what it means.
I don't either.
Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll be back next week with a brand new episode. Bye-bye.
Dragon Wagon.